Welcome back to our Down Payment Assistance Lender Series. We're back again with Mike Belfort with American Pacific Mortgage, and he's going to share more information. There's so much information regarding down payment, so I brought him back. So come on back for a second round, and let's just dive right on in.
Blessed by you. Thank you so much, Pamela, for having me again. Sorry for talking your ear off about these things and just sharing more info with you, but happy to share them here, right? And, there's a couple of programs. The Dream for All program is coming up, and we're marketing these pretty heavily with our past clients because a lot of folks could benefit from a 20% down payment. We touched on that briefly, and there are county limitations on how much you could earn, but some counties now allow for income potential up to $280 per household. So if you're a first generational home buyer, this may be the program for you where you could get as much as 20% down up to $200K, meaning if you find a property at $1 million, believe it or not, and this is a lot of California these days because it is really unaffordable for a lot of folks. So home prices are incredibly high. We saw appreciation and continued appreciation with not a lot of help with developing to meet the housing demand that we have. So this particular program is a state program that was released a couple of years ago, and then again last year, and now again this year. And it is a lottery. The way to get set up with it is get pre-approved with your lender. If you don't have a lender, call me. I'm happy to help. I would love to work with you. But you get pre-approved, and then you'd fill out the registration form on the California or GSFA website. And there's a registration form for the Dream for All program. You would upload that pre-approval. We'd have your loan ready. And if you're selected through that lottery, which should take place, I would say in March or early April, then you're able to use those funds. And I believe you have up to about 1 year to use those funds for the purchase of our property. And you would use essentially the funds that were allocated for you. As I mentioned, $1 million, if you qualified for that with 20% down, it's $200,000, and then, an $800,000 loan, you'd be able to then qualify for that particular program. So that's a great program for folks that are looking to kind of have something that would allow them to purchase where a lot of California is these days as far as the average price point. The second thing I want to bring up, and we're talking about this, was something that we have through Land Home, which allows for down payment assistance with folks with less than perfect credit. There is a down payment assistance program that allows for an FHA home loan to be paired on the front of this particular program, but allows for credit scores as low as a 580. So if you have a 580 credit score or greater, this is something that we could pair with an FHA home loan if the system would then approve it, which is something that we actually underwrite. And we want to make sure that we, get you fully pre-approved and really look at income and asset documentation, making sure that all is there for qualifying the client. However, this would allow for a buyer to have 100% financing by going FHA. FHA traditionally has 3.5% down. This in turn would give you that 3.5% for your down payment. The third one, if I may, Pamela, just one last one to shut up.
No, just come on. I mean, it's many. There are so many. And like I said, this is the reason that we're here is because there are so many down payment programs and I want to make sure that we're educating the buyers on so many opportunities that are available. So you're fine. You're fine. Just keep throwing them out.
All right, the last one we have that I want to share with you, and there's other ones too. I could get into cities, counties, and there's various programs like the Home Access one, which I'm not getting into because it comes and goes pretty frequently, candidly. But the last one that a lot of folks don't know about is the Golden State Finance Authority, or GSFA. And that's similar to the GSFA program we talked about last time. And there's two programs, which is called the Platinum and the Open Doors. And the assistance is usually 3 to 5% of the loan amount. It's often structured as a forgivable silent second, meaning it is forgivable over time, where you don't have to pay it if you don't sell or refinance that property. And it allows for higher income limits than the GSFA program, as I pointed to that last time on our discussion, as well as with the Dream for All. It works with FHA, VA, USDA, and conventional. And this is something that not a lot of folks know about, but you don't necessarily have to be a first-time home buyer for this particular program. So you don't necessarily have to qualify as a first-time home buyer for this program. There are some different qualifications, but it's another one, again, to look at. And that's one of the programs we look at when we talk to clients, finding out, number one, what they're approved for, what they're comfortable with as far as a monthly payment, what they're comfortable with down payment, do they need assistance, what does that look like? And then that way we could structure that in such a way that would truly bless and complement what they're looking to achieve.
It always comes with so much energy and knowledge. I love it. I love it. Hopefully everyone listening to this just helps them understand that there are so many opportunities that are there when it comes to down payment assistance and grants. And it's just a matter of just coming and just exploring and getting to know a little bit more. Now that you have the knowledge, you will take the extra step, and that's our goal.
As long as we could bless others, that's all we're here to do. Let's build out something that makes sense.
Yes.
That way you can work through your budget, finding out what you're comfortable with. At the end of the day, that's what we want to do, right? And get folks into homes. If they want to purchase a home, let's get them there.
Love it. All right. All the information from Mike and myself, it's down below. Just click the link if you want more information, and we'll see you next week. Have a
Awesome.
nice day.
Thank you again.
Bye-bye. Thanks, Mike.